Now it's
Personally, I've just loved it. I've just loved it.
I've enjoyed working on all of it. I can't wait for the next one.
I've had an incredible time working on this movie. I think so much so I'd like to maybe do it again when I've had a bit of sleep.
Speed. 13, take one.
First positions. You ready?
Yep.
Action! Yes, I've enjoyed working on this film a lot. I saw an advert on Shooting People, which I replied to, and that's how I got in touch with Armand. He then phoned me and we spoke over the phone, and I met up with him for a production meeting. It's been a really good film to work on. It's been a really good crew, really good cast. Everyone's just pulled their weight, and that's what makes a good film. So hopefully it's all going to come together and look as good on the screen.
So the idea came from this idea that I didn't really want to, run a marathon or climb Kilimanjaro. So I thought to do something different for charity that was sort of slightly outside of my comfort zone by producing this movie. I went on site to a school and saw the work that the charity does, and it was quite amazing and quite moving. The charity is called The Place to Be, and they've been going for about 15 years. And they've done some wonderful work. I wrote a very short piece, maybe 100 words, that seemed to have kind of touched a nerve with a number of people. And Armand, the director, picked it up, and it seemed to have inspired him. And he then got Simon Riley involved. And they both of them just picked it up and created this really wonderful script.
Also, we've got the lovely wheelchair, which I think is really helping because that really gives him a reason to be there, as we've already said.
Team and Tom. Where's my tea?
That's good.
Can you bring my mic to my tea?
Do that again.
Okay,
I think the first one, if we got that, the one just before this one, that was absolutely the winner.
okay, let's move on to the next shot then, please.
So,
This place is boring. Smells funny.
Yes, great.
we've already been told he's robbing a bank because he said this afternoon I robbed a bank. I need a wheelman. We already know where he's coming out of. He's got a mask on his head. We don't need any other information. It's wasteful, unnecessary. He's got his mask. Okay, this. I'm playing it out now, right? From wherever you may be. Okay. He's panicking. He's got his bag. He looks down. He tries to get over this. Oh dear.
It's cool. It was good. It's actually everyone's worked so hard on it, and everyone's kind of given up all their time and got involved so much that it has actually all gone really well. And I think every department, every camera department, lighting, art department specifically, made such a big effort. Well, I like the script in the first place. Working with Armand. The fact that he was working for a charity, and I just had a good idea that we could make something quite nice. So hopefully we have.
But for me, this is probably the most beautiful bit of cinematography in the show. And this is the one. This is the one you get a prize for.
Your shot, yeah.
It's going to travel from that wall all the way along. It's going to stop for a moment, and it's going to capture the action of you, Silvana, putting the record on, putting it on, and getting it lost in the groove, right? Then the camera's going to move again to this point here. And at that point, you then will be very close to this edge. You'll get as close in your dancing. Some of it you'll be facing this way, and then you'll be facing that way a little bit. Okay? And that's you. You're getting in the groove. And that's great. Keep going. Stay there. That's beautiful and perfect. And Kiki, because you're just out of frame when you clock him. That's it. That's your mark. Great. And then turn that music down straight off. And go and get him, and you're pissed off. And great, and cut. Me doing this is a completely random thing, and it's only because of the internet, really. And some mutual friend of Danny's and mine sent me a link and said, "You should look at this." And I had a look at the link that Danny sent me, and it really moved me. It was, I thought, a really inspiring, fresh proposition, and that was to try and make a film in no time at all and make it with nothing. And so I spoke to my co-writer and very good friend Simon Riley, and we, based on the simple idea that Danny gave us, we developed a script, and that I think is a pretty beautiful and really compelling story, and I think that we've ended up here, and it's a really fresh, quirky little piece. I'm very excited about doing it. I think we've had an amazing atmosphere on this shoot at both the locations. Everybody on it has been really, really keen to do it and really committed to it, and I think that really, you see that on screen. It's special, and I'm very excited about seeing the final piece, and I can't wait more than anything to see how it plays to other people and how those audiences react. So that'll be very exciting.
Okay, you get ready and then don't do too many, that's get ratty. Okay? Here?
That's good.
Here? Yeah. Okay.
Well, I've known Armand for far too long, and I think he's had a massive influence on my life. He's a very powerful, energetic, influential guy, I'm sure you'll all agree. And he phoned me up and said he needed a hand, so I said, okay.
Did you enjoy working with him?
Absolutely, it's been great. It's been great. I was saying to him earlier, actually, it's really great working with someone like this because it's a complete leveller of the people that are involved, you know? Because normally on a film set you get a bit of a hierarchy going on, but on set that we worked on this recently, it's been great because it's been on a complete level. Perfect.
So you enjoyed it?
Oh, massively. Yeah.
Should we try that? Could have been a contender, so we might use it as a voiceover.
I don't think so.
I think it sounds clunky now, but
Yes,
as a voiceover maybe, it might be useful.
Well, the thing to do then is for me just to record it. He came with this script, and I just went through it, because he said, "What do you think about it?" And then eventually I said to him, "Well, do you want me to do it?" So he said, "Well, that would be marvellous." And I did have a feeling for it because, and I admired it, and I also admired Armand because of his passion and because of his everything really. So I said, yeah, I'll do it. With this, the 2 days we did last week, I just thought were tremendous. And how they've done it, I don't know, but they've got a great crew together. I do think because everybody was being generous on this occasion, and giving their services, whatever they are, free, I do think that that's often where, hopefully, the best work comes out. I don't know why that is. I think probably because there are no egos and everybody just wants to do it and do it right and to do it to the best of one's ability.
Outstanding. Bye, buddy.